You ready? You ready? Do it.
All right, Khamzat Chimaev is back as this round gets underway. Undefeated fighter who has officially taken this sport by storm. His fight against Gilbert Burns back at UFC 273 probably is going to end up in the Hall of Fame. But Khamzat didn't want to talk about that this week at all. He wants a quick night at the office. He wants to get a finish and actually said he believes it's going to materialize on the feet and not the ground. We shall see. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Chimaev. All right, trying to pass here, as Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head.
Now he's postured up. He's got him stacked up. His opponent better move or the referee is going to stop this fight.
Chimaev's pass is denied. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Duplessis getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. Oh, some big elbows landing for him now. Chimaev's in half guard. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. All right, this position now, what we call the north-south. If you're the bottom fighter, what are you trying to do to get out of harm's way?
Man, it's tough on the bottom. It's very tough because everything hurts, right? It doesn't matter that they're not completely driving the shoulder in. It just, everything hurts. So you wait for your opponent to go to his next action. And when he does, you go and attack the hands. You get to your knees and you attack the hands with both hands and try to peel the lock so you can get to your feet.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
He's got to be careful here.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotines. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Chimaev's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied.
There it is, now he's running him out.
Oh, he's setting up for a submission now.
Dude's trying to finish the fight.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Well, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up. Punch coming, it's blocked.
Big shot to the head.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Left hook, yep.
All right, he gets the takedown now, DC. We'll see what he can do in this advantageous spot.
He set it up beautifully. Let's see if he can now take full advantage of it.
Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight, huh?
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability to continue to chase takedowns.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. by pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Woo!
Now you should smell the blood. Almost had him out this time. I want you to keep it.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
Round 2 is underway. All right, here we go with our next round. And DC, you've spoken a lot about ground and pound skills and how it's a little bit of a lost art in modern-day mixed martial arts. Certainly not for this young man.
No, and he does it in the old school way, right?
Yeah.
Nowadays, you push a guy to the side of the octagon and use it as a barrier to get up. Right. Not with this guy. He stuffs your head in the corner, he gains his posture, and he just starts dropping hammers until eventually you're going to turn to your knees. He'll take you neck and choke you, or he'll just put you back down. It's crazy to watch him dictate his opponent's actions with his power from this position. Not many guys can generate that type of power. You got to go back to guys like Mark Munoz. We used to call him the Filipino smashing machine because he was so good with his ground and pound, and this guy shows that same exact type of approach.
Fighters are inverted now on the ground.
He's going Kimura now.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, wow, Kimura right into the armbar now.
That was a nasty transition.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Duplessis gets caught with that punch. You gotta show up the defense. Wow, what a head kick. Chimaev gets hit by that leg kick. Duplessis got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now. Checks that leg kick. Takedown defense is there. Oh, huge knee to the head. He could be in trouble here. Inside leg kick is good. All right, watch out for the setup here. DC, I know you don't pay your bets, but I'll bet you $100 he goes for another takedown here.
If I don't pay...
Double leg. Oh, there it is. High-level mixed martial arts striking right there, and can't say we didn't see that one coming. Posture's up here, and now going to the body with that big strike. Nicely done by Chimaev.
Trying to recover full guard there. Oh, nice.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Chimaev going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Just over 2 minutes to go in round 2. Lands the ground and pound strike. Chimaev's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied.
Another strike gets through from the top position. Nice defense.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round 1. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up. Duplessis going for the sub here.
Arm is very tight.
No way, he got it.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. The fight looked done, but he loves to fight on.
Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Duplessis. And he's back up. under a minute to go. Big power shot there. Chimaev gets absolutely melted by that head kick.
Another massive head kick land.
His misses are empty.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
And now some distance as they pull apart.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Duplessis gets lit up by that straight punch. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Beautiful body kick.
Oh, man, another huge kick. 2 rounds in the books.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Deep breath. Slow that heart rate. Awesome, man. Your striking is looking superb. Everything you're putting out there is landing.
All right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Let's take us through some replays, champ.
And the replays are going to be kicks. That's the story of this fight to this point. He is landing these kicks at will, just driving his shin into his opponent's legs, and it's really starting to slow him down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this 3rd round of this championship fight. All right, so after he landed a high number of kicks in the previous round, we'll see if he can keep it going here as our next round gets underway.
He should stay the course. He's so educated with his legs and his feet that he's given his opponent a very difficult time trying to anticipate what's coming his way.
Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. North-south position. Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done.
Nice punch to the head.
That shot blocked by Duplessis. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Duplessis looking for an arm bar here. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
We go to Bruce Buffer for the official.
Get a dose of dirty cold gold, cold is cold flow. Got a wire to enlarge and I set a fire down below. I hang it up when you say sorry, didn't know. Probably got a year 10 to go, so let's go. I don't really know how the ghost flow. Goddamn, that motherfucker's cold. Hey, you in the wrong mode, you open and close. told you no holes, no go. This whole world's a shit mode, filled to the brim like Gitmo. When you think it don't get more low, with limbo to the sticks on flow. All oppression's born of lies. I don't make the rules, I'm just one guy. All due respect of getting spit on's how respect is now defined. Hungry for truth, but you got screwed and drank the Kool-Aid. There's a line, it ends directly at the edge of a mass grave that's their design. Funny fact about a cage, you're never built for just one group. So when that cage is done with them and you still pour it, come for you. The newest lowest on the totem, with golly G, you have been used. You have to.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, we are ready to get this round underway, and you know Merab Dvalishvili is a guy who probably doesn't need 60 seconds between rounds. He is the machine. There may be no more appropriate nickname in the sport. It's offense in bunches. He's one of the more offensive fighters in the sport, and wouldn't be surprised, depending on how long the fight goes, to see north of 15 or 20 takedown attempts here tonight. He's going after the head. All right, good start for the Sugar Show. Sean O'Malley realizing particular success with that.
Oh!
And now leather being thrown on both sides. O'Malley feints. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively. All right, nice job by the wrestler to engage in the clinch here very early in the fight with this kickboxer. He said he didn't want to recklessly chase takedowns from the center of the octagon, so we'll see what he does here in the clinch.
These are safe takedowns. Once you get chest to chest, you can start to trip. You can start to manipulate your opponent by moving him in ways and in directions that they don't recognize. This kickboxer is high level, but he is not high level from fighting in this clinch position.
Oh, strong hook to the head there by Dvalishvili. Side kick is there.
Hands high, hands high.
Oh, making this clinch work count. Lands the punch there. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. 3 minutes to go. Oh, nice low kick. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Oh, and the high kick lands. Hook is there again. Dvalishvili going for the takedown, but unable to land.
Great kick to the body.
Back and forth we go. Oh, and another leg kick lands flush, and now you're starting to see visible damage on that lead leg of his opponent.
Visible damage, and you see him starting to make mistakes now in his defenses because his leg is so beat up. It's red, it's all beat up, he's limping, he's turning away. There are so many things that he is doing wrong now because of the leg damage he has taken.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach. Big knee lands right to the opponent's midsection.
Unable to land with that punch. All right, so another good series of knees by him there, DC. That has been his weapon of choice tonight.
Weapon of choice because his opponent has not figured out where the knees are coming. High or low, every time he throws them, they're landing.
Well, he is a willing grappler, but no surprise, Sugar Sean O'Malley choosing to strike here tonight. And it is truly a joy to watch this man find that zone on the field.
Well, he's willing, John, but he doesn't want to be doing it if he doesn't have to be doing it. He's one of those guys that possesses so much skill. He's so well-rounded. But that striking, his ability to cut angles and land on you before you can get to him, so high level. Sean O'Malley's a beast.
O'Malley's kick attempt, that one was blocked. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Nice punch there by Wiley. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Defensive savant, he blocked that punch.
Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. Takedown defense holds up. Round one winding down here.
Switch me, lands nearby.
Willie's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think...
He's gonna try to take him down. There you go.
Sit down. Relax. Breathe. Slow it down for me. Refocus, okay? He won the stand-up in that round, so I want you to go out there.
All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Oh, the sugar show. Sean O'Malley lands the left hand yet again. He's about as accurate with that thing as anybody in this division.
I think that's what's most impressive about Sugar Sean O'Malley, is even though he's still young in his career, he has a patience and a calmness about himself in there that not many people possess. But that left hand can only land because he doesn't show you anything as he gets ready to throw.
Well, the most significant stat in this fight has been body strikes, and at times in the past, maybe you could say he's been a headhunter, but tonight he has worked the body to great effect, and those are really starting to take their toll. Beautiful counter punch, really settling in when it comes to his counterattack here tonight, and again, making good use of what is a huge advantage in reach. Willie's got a bruise appearing on that left side right now. You got to think that body investment is going to pay dividends later. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. O'Malley's shot there is blocked. Quick level change. He's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor. 3 minutes and change to go in round two.
This is a terrible position.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. Nice positional control here. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Good movement on the ground here defensively by O'Malley.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
You can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. It gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Oh, man, he's still targeting that cut, and it is getting worse by the minute. 45 seconds remain in the round. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down.
He's got to be careful here.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. O'Malley's been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just pouring blood. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Wallace Willie's back in full mount. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. 10 minutes in the books. All right, back to the stools now, signifying the end of the round. Man, his nose is mangled. It's severely cut up right now. I think the fight could end at any moment. We'll see what the cut man can do here.
Don't worry about the cut. Just protect it.
All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in the defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 3 of a possible 5. O'Malley's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding.
What a nasty kick. That was thrown with ill intent.
Takedown defense holds up.
Look at the control of the posture as they land that knee. Massive body kick land.
Oh, a huge block there. Back and forth we go. He missed with that jab attempt there. O'Malley's cut on his nose does not look good. Actually, it looks really bad. You got to think the ringside physician is going to get called in here in a moment. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down. Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection.
Looking to establish the jab here, nicely done by Wallace Willie. Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to do something different, and he's got to be very careful because look for his opponent to go over the top now that he set him up.
Quick level change.
Oh my God, he switched the lock to a high crotch, rotated him and took him for a ride. That was a big takedown.
Oh man, another strike gets through. You can only describe his condition as critical now. 3 minutes now to go in this one. Ground and pound the hammer Mark Coleman with the trap. Oh, hook to the head by Sean O'Malley.
There's another one. Dude's in a good flow state, landing punch after punch.
Nice. Nicely done.
Ooh, the head kick lands.
Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this
And as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that,
Yeah.
I don't want to see any more going on in their reactions.
Oh, ow. Slams him to the canvas with authority. About 2 minutes here to go in round 3. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Wallace Willie's in half guard.
Beautiful transition.
All right, hammer fist here by Wallace Willie. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Making all these shots count. O'Malley's an absolutely bloody mess right now. Cutman knows he's got his work cut out for him between rounds. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Well, he postures up yet again and delivers another big sequence there of ground and pound. Beautiful punches there by Wallace Willie. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head.
Oh, big elbow.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the end of the round. High intensity, high drama. The nose is severely cut up right now. We'll see what the cut man can do to try to maximize these 60 seconds. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
And there's a takedown attempt. O'Malley's shot is blocked. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Oh, good uppercut there. Just unable to quite find that range.
Nice high kick lands.
Lands the front kick to the body. Now nice work on the feet by O'Malley. Oh, slams him down with authority, DC. Now we'll see what he can do with it, but certainly an impactful moment in the round.
He slams him down with so much conviction, and nothing is more discouraging for your opponent than being lifted up off of his feet and then slammed back down to the mat.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
He's got to start throwing down.
Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Wallace Willie.
Beautiful jab there by the champ.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Sean O'Malley. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Oh, great reversal to top position by O'Malley. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Nice shot there by the champ.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Wallace Willie's able to flatten him out. Really pressing on him now. Opponent's belly flat on the mat. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
That's a good kick by him right there. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. All right, so the ref is going to step in here and call on the doctor to look at what is a now mangled nose. This could be the end of the fight.
It could be the end of the fight. There's a lot of blood. The blood's going down into the mouth. I mean, the nose could be broken.
Yeah, and he wants to continue, but he will not be afforded that opportunity. So that is it. Fans don't like it, but the doctor has to protect the fighters. We set it inside the octagon for the official decision. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Marwan the Machine Wally Shirley.
Well, when you can hold a title at 135 pounds in modern-day mixed martial arts and in the UFC, you're one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. We still have a UFC champion here at 135 pounds.
At 135 pounds, he is the standard. And he showed tonight that if you're the challenger, you better come with a lunch pail, because it's going to be a long night and a lot of hard work if you want to become the champ. Congratulations for retaining your title.
You brown bag lunch guy, you lunch pail guy.
Lunch pail guy, man, and a hard hat. I'm a lunch pail and a hard hat.
That's right. King of the grind with his hard hat, his yellow hard hat.
What you mean you don't know how I'm stepping? What you mean you don't know what I'm ripping? I'm